going to be doing the snowflake challenge. So this is a different kind of snowflake. It's actually a six-sided snowflake. So a lot of people are used to cutting snowflakes that either look like this, where they folded it into a triangle and then they folded it into another triangle, which you can see in another video, or they folded it an extra time. So you have a triangle folded into a triangle, folded into a third triangle, and cut this way for that kind of radial symmetry that goes north, south, east, and west with the designs. So you can see the designs repeat in the 4 directions. This is a little different. This is actually a 6-sided snowflake. So in nature, we find that water molecules, which snowflakes are frozen water, they're actually formed in hexagon shapes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. These hexagon shapes are very complex, and I'm going to teach you how to make a snowflake like this today. This is a lot of folding and it's a lot of paper to cut through. So be sure to remember that this is a video and that you can pause it and back it up and watch it again, pause it, back it up, watch it again, or watch the whole thing through once. Get your paper ready, watch a step, pause it, watch a step, pause it. Here we go. All right, I've got my rectangle shaped paper, and the first thing I'm gonna do is fold, make sure that it's horizontal. The long sides are at the top and the bottom. I'm gonna fold the bottom to the top to the bottom, excuse me. Fold that. Then I'm going to fold this side in half. So I'm gonna take the right side and fold it over. Sometimes this fold needs a little massage here. Then I'm gonna open this back up. Now, this is where it gets a little silly. So I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I don't know if you've read any of the Harry Potter books or not, but we're gonna open this up and we're going to make a double door, okay? Double door sounds like the wizard from Harry Potter, the headmaster Albus Dumbledore. So I'm gonna make Dumbledore's double door. And I'm gonna take this side and fold it into the center. So you can see my fold here. I'm gonna, again, I might have to massage this, so I'm just taking my finger and curving it so that it'll bend over into the center. There's one double door. Now, it's really, really important that your fold is at the top. Keep it up here, or you'll end up with 2 very lovely trapezoids instead of 1 beautiful hexagon shape. All right, double doors means 2, so I'm gonna do the other side and fold it into the center so that they just bump each other. They're not overlapping. There we go. Double doors, Dumbledore. Dumbledore's, double door. That's hard to say. It's like a tongue twister. Dumbledore's double door. Okay, so I've got my double doors, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open those double doors, and I like to put a dot right here on the folded side at my middle line, and I like to put a dot down here on the left side. And that's just they're sort of my stop signs or my targets. I'm gonna take this corner and I'm gonna reach for this dot. This is going to be the top, because if you are a Harry Potter fan and you have read any of the Harry Potter books or seen any of the movies, you know that the first time you go through Dumbledore's double doors, you have to see the sorting hat. So we're gonna make the sorting hat. We're gonna bend this over, so I'm bending this fold. I'm stretching it, stretching it, stretching it towards the dot. But when it gets to the dot, can you still see this one? We want that to be the top of the sorting hat, so I've gotta kind of turn it. So I'm turning my hand this way to get to that dot. There it is. Okay, perfect. Now I can hold that down, that's in the right spot. And this is gonna move left and right, okay? So usually it's about a pinky finger width for me is about the right spot to put it in, but this might need adjusted. So I'm gonna get it in where I think is the right spot, and I'm gonna fold it down, okay? So there we can start to see the top of the sorting hat. This one is going to come over, and it's gonna stop at this line right here, okay? I'm gonna actually make that a little darker so you can see it. So there's the edge of my paper where I folded it. And I'm gonna fold this one over, and it should match up just right there, okay? Now, if I was a little too close and I folded it and it didn't match up, I would just adjust this fold here. So I've got this folded here. I happen to be a good guesser because I've made a lot of these snowflakes. And I'm gonna fold this one over so that it's on the edge, so it matches this side and it matches this side. So now I have my sorting hat. So cool. Okay, so once you go to Dumbledore's Double Doors and you see the sorting hat, then you get to fly to your house. So I'm going to make this into a paper airplane. I'm going to fold the sorting hat, because after you use the sorting hat, you fold it up and put it away. So let's fold it up and put it away while everyone is flying to their house. So I'm just gonna fold this triangle just like a paper airplane. And then that's it. It's lights out for the night, right? Back to our snowflake, we're gonna look at these little tails on our folded up sorting hat here. And you'll notice there's this diagonal line right here. See this diagonal line? That's where we want to cut it. So we're going to cut, this is the edge of the paper, and I'm going to just draw it in here so you can see it. I don't really need that line. I'm just making it so you can see it a little bit better on the camera. So it's the same line on both sides. I'm just going to cut all of this tail end of the sorting hat off so I have a nice, even triangle shape. Okay? Now, if I unfold this, you're going to see what's folded up inside the other paper. So here's how we get we just made a hexagon shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So hiding inside that triangle is a hexagon shape. These can go in the recycle bin. All right, once you get to this point, it looks like a doorstop, right? The pointy end of the doorstop, the part that would go under the door, that's the center. So I always like to cut that out, maybe a diamond shape or a circle, something small. You want them to fall out. And this is a lot of paper to cut through, a whole lot of paper to cut through. So you want to make sure that you're using the back of your scissors. So if this is an alligator's mouth, we want to use the alligator's back teeth, those chewing back teeth, not the nibbles, but the back teeth, okay? I'm gonna cut a shape, and I'm gonna cut in to meet it so that it falls out like a snow flurry. Skip a space. Cut a shape. I can make curved shapes if I make little bites with my back teeth and turn my snowflake as I go. And then I'm gonna keep going all the way around, just like that. All right, once I've cut all 3 sides, I've cut a shape, I've skipped a space, cut a shape, skip a space, cut a shape, skip a space, all the way around. I'm gonna go ahead and unfold this snowflake. And if I made sure to keep my fold at the top while I was folding, you'll be able to see some of my pencil lines where I showed you. Ta-da! Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See how they repeat 6 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. That's the snowflake challenge. Have fun.